late night shuffle, street lamp gleam, my shadow stretching thin as steam. The street is a drum and my shoes are the beat, walking through the ghosts of a one-way street. Cobblestones shining like a black and white dream. Nothing in this city is as simple as it seems. Blazing in a boogie woogie mood on the wet stone solitude. Every echo feels like it should in this crooked little urban brotherhood. Blazing in a boogie woogie mood, talking to the neighborhood. Every puddle catching up my blues in this worn-out urban brotherhood. Low horn humming like a tired old cab, high horn crying through the haze I had. City takes a breath, holds it in its throat. Car horn calling like a flat long note. Blazing in a boogie woogie mood on the wet stone solitude. Every echo feels like it should in this crooked little urban brotherhood. On the line, rhythm slipping out of time, going nowhere, going nowhere, going nowhere. Name on a matchbook, scribbled in red, words that were better left unsaid. The flame is a flicker, the boogie is a crawl, written in the shadows on the ballroom wall. Burning in a boogie mood in this scorched solitude, under low lamps and clinking glass, in this secret brotherhood. Burning in a boogie woogie mood, every slow drag tasting like the truth. Every eye that looks away knows exactly what you do. Lipstick goes on a chipped glass rim, your laugh in the jukebox cracked and thin. Ashtray mountains, tiny gray hill. Time keeps pouring, but the room stands still, burning in a boogie woogie moon. In this scored solitude, under low laughs and clinking glass, in this secret brotherhood, burning in a boogie woogie moon. Every slow drag tasting like the truth. Every eye that looks away knows exactly what you do. Smoke exhale, curling like a question, name on my tongue, too sharp to mention. Old love, old sin, same old spill. Every little ember has a willow, burning in a boogie woogie moon. In this scored solitude, under low laughs and clinking glass, in this secret brotherhood, burning in a boogie woogie moon. Every slow drag tasting like the truth. Every eye that looks away knows exactly what you do. Music lingers, just a name hanging in the hay. Just a name. Soft keys drifting, slow and bruised, glassware clinking, voices fused. The keys are black and white, just like the night, hiding in the shadows from the morning light. The piano man is silent, but his fingers tell the tale of a boogie woogie ship that's forgotten how to sail, sinking in a boogie woogie moon. In this ivory solitude, brothers made of strings and wood. In this wooden brotherhood, sinking in a boogie woogie moon. Left hand walking wide, right hand dancing and bending the blues, sinking in a boogie woogie moon. In this ivory solitude, brothers made of strings and wood. In this wooden brotherhood, sinking in a boogie woogie moon. One final low piano note. Play it again. hear a chorus, horizon erased, breath hangs, name forgotten. Everything is gray, the world is a ghost, lost along the edges of the dark Atlantic coast. The boogie is a whisper, the mist is a shroud, singing to the silence, never speaking out loud. Lost in a boogie woogie mood, in this foggy solitude, in this ghost-like brotherhood, lost in a boogie woogie mood. Footprints fade fast, swallowed by the foam. Lighthouse eye blinking like a memory of home. Tide hums a pattern only shadows can hear, dancing with the nothing, waltzing with the fear, lost in a boogie woogie mood, in this foggy solitude, in this ghost-like brotherhood, lost in a boogie woogie mood. Piano notes echo like raindrops in water, circles on the surface, slipping farther and farther, falling into quiet where the shoreline used to be. Every little ripple writes your name across the sea, lost in a boogie woogie mood, in this foggy solitude, in this ghost-like brotherhood, lost in a boogie woogie mood. Music dissolves into white noise, into the mist, into the empty, almost joy. Almost joy.
Wrapped in canvas and secrets, shivering in the dark. I've seen this rainy movie 1,000 times before. The rhythms in the collar, the rhythms in the belt, the coldest kind of boogie that I've ever felt. Shuddering in a boogie woogie mood, in this rain-soaked solitude, in this heavy brotherhood.
Oh, this heavy, heavy brotherhood.
keep it close. Shuddering in a boogie mood, in this rain-soaked solitude, in this heavy brotherhood.
Oh, this heavy, heavy brotherhood.
Keep it close, keep it close. Keep it close, tight, end. One light left, burning for the lost, counting up the hours in the heavy, heavy cost. Wax dripping slowly like a crooked shuffling beat, till the shadows drink the corners and the silence feels complete. Fading in a boogie woogie mood, in this flickering solitude. Every face that I once knew goes around this brotherhood. Fading in a boogie woogie mood, in this thinner neighborhood, in this dim and drifting, dying brotherhood. Leaning close to the little life I found, pull a breath from somewhere deep, blow it out slow and round. Dark now, dark now. Put the chairs on the tables. The night is finally done. We're the only ones who didn't find the morning sun.
The boogie is a lullaby. The bar is getting cold. Another vintage story that has finally been told. Sleeping in a boogie woogie mood, drifting in this dusty quiet room, in this final faded solitude, in this closing brotherhood. Oh yeah. Door locks with a soft little thud. Footsteps echo through the darkened wood. Silence. See you tomorrow, road. Silence. See you tomorrow, road. End.
A broken pearl on a velvet floor. I don't wanna see the light anymore. The rhythm is heavy, the rhythm is slow. In this dark room where the shadows grow. Oh, I'm lost in a boogie woogie mood. Body sway in this velvet black brotherhood. But I'm just a ghost who never understood. Oh, I'm lost in a boogie woogie mood, drowning quiet in this bittersweet brew. In this velvet black brotherhood, I'm the pearl that slipped away from you. Boogie woogie mood under the neon in my solitude. Body sway in this velvet black brotherhood. But I'm just a ghost who never understood. Oh, I'm lost in a boogie woogie mood, spinning slow in this midnight glue. In this velvet black brotherhood, I'm the pearl that slipped away from you. Fading, just a pearl in the walls of silk and a heart made of stone. The city is crowded, but I'm all alone. The boogie is calling, a ghost in the hall, writing my name on the barroom wall. Caught in a boogie woogie mood, in this golden barred solitude, drowning slow in honey and smoke, in this midnight brotherhood. Caught in a boogie woogie mood, every sip turns fire to truth. Can't decide if it feels too good in this midnight brotherhood. Yeah, keep it low. Can't get out tonight. Can't get out tonight. A red stain on the rim of the glass, watching the rainy minutes pass. The piano is weeping, the rhythm is deep, for all the promises we couldn't keep. Stained with a boogie woogie move, in this whiskey-soaked solitude, dancing with the ghosts of what we knew, in this ruby red brotherhood. Stained with a boogie woogie move. Walking lazily, right hand bending notes like a sigh. Music settles, just a trace of you and smoke. Mm-hmm. The tracks are cold and the steam is white. Running away from the morning light. The boogie woogie beat is the click of the rail in an unwired black story where the heroes fail. Riding a boogie woogie moon on this iron-bound solitude, shadows breathing in the hood, in the steam-filled brotherhood. Riding a boogie woogie moon, every stranger feels like you. Metal prayers and stained wood in the steam-filled brotherhood. Left hand pounding, right hand jetty runs. Riding a boogie woogie moon on this iron-bound solitude, shadows breathing in the wood, in the steam-filled brotherhood. Riding a boogie woogie moon, every stranger feels like you. Metal prayers and stained wood in the steam-filled brotherhood. Next stop, nowhere. End. A flower of shadow, a thorn in the side, too many secrets, nowhere to hide. Rhythm is creeping like frost on the pane, singing a song of the city and rain. Deep in a boogie woogie mood, in this thorny solitude, in this dark petaled brotherhood. Oh, deep in a boogie woogie mood. Where the puddles keep your face half seen, and the gutters carry yesterday's dreams. Just a pulse in the back of the brain, just a flower in the rain. turns to steam and fades, and the daylight never quite invades. Just a pulse in the back of the brain, just a flower in the rain, just a flower